Welcome to Remarkable Old Photos. Richmond, Virginia, circa 1905. Ladies Hollywood Memorial Association by Monument to Confederate Dead, Hollywood Cemetery, where Jefferson Davis is buried. Summer 1936, Dalworthington Gardens, Texas. Children in a subsistence homestead project, established under the National Industrial Recovery Act, which helped over 1 million families. Rockefeller Center, New York, 1939, home to the first public television demonstrations. Vernon Brower rides the footboard of an Illinois Central diesel switch engine in Chicago, May 1943, during a time when diesel locomotives were replacing steam engines. Watching 3D TV in 1982 with anaglyph method. The first 3D TV broadcast occurred in 1982 on a Los Angeles station. New York, August 1903, south end of Bowery, Coney Island, where the first roller coaster opened in 1884. December 1942, locomotives in a Chicago and Northwestern Railroad yard. The railroad played a crucial role in World War II efforts. Washington, circa 1920, physiotherapy at Walter Reed, where WWI soldiers received pioneering rehabilitation treatment. March 1936, Birmingham, Alabama, middle-class homes, where the city's steel industry was thriving. City Orphans at Ambassador Theater, Washington, D.C., November 24, 1925, where silent films were a popular form of entertainment. Washington, D.C., circa 1908, Union Station's south facade featured, where the first train arrived in 1907. October 1939, Homedale District, Malheur County, Oregon. 17-year-old boy feeds pigs on Daisy Farm, where farmers like him grew 25% of the nation's onions. Grand Rapids, Michigan, circa 1908, Hotel Pantland on Monroe Street, where the city's first electric streetlights were installed. Miss Twombly, a coach driver, and two ladies stand beside a coach on the street. April 26, 1909, when women's roles in transportation were expanding rapidly. Lake George, New York, circa 1911, Fort William Henry Hotel's Pergola Casino, rebuilt after a fire, where Theodore Roosevelt often visited. Migrant children from Oklahoma on California Highway, March 1937, during the Great Depression. December 1936, William Helmke Farm, Iowa, where mules were common farm animals. Kitty cat and piglet share a treat. Cowboy resting on hay in San Angelo Barn, 1940, where over 100,000 people attended the Fat Stock Show that year. Baltimore workers string beans at J.S. Farron Packing Co. in 1909, where child labor was common, and the Fair Labor Standards Act would be established 24 years later. Night House, Fredericksburg, Virginia, photographed by Frances Benjamin Johnston, who was one of the first women to gain recognition as a photographer. In Seal Beach, California, 1958, friends of my parents relaxed by a Ford station wagon, with the sun climbing a slide, and Seal Beach was a popular spot for surfers, including the legendary Greg Knoll. Marlene Dietrich makes her stage debut in Chicago, March 1952, where she would later become an iconic cabaret performer. Massachusetts circa 1905. Surf bathers at Nantucket Beach with tall ships on the horizon, where the first public beach in the U.S. was established in 1899. A.W. McCurdy's machine, circa 1900, by C.M. Bell Studio in Washington, D.C., McCurdy was a pioneer in early aviation. Farmer Joe Kramer's family near Williston, North Dakota, October 1937, during the Great Depression. March 10, 1934, Weaverville, California, looking west, with an NRA sign visible, photographed by Roger Sturtevant, who worked during the same era as notable photographer Ansel Adams. December 1941, Shasta County, California dump truck carrying materials for Shasta Dam construction, using butane for extra power, photographed by Russell Lee, during a time when the dam was the second largest in the world. Washington, D.C., circa 1914, National Museum displays a huge American flag. The same flag that inspired the Star-Spangled Banner was made in 1813. Washington, D.C., circa 1950-1930, Washington and Old Dominion RR car exterior. The railroad was a major commuter line. Cleveland, Ohio, circa 1912, Public Squares Post Office, Custom House and Courthouse, where the first electric traffic light was installed in 1914. Madison School Baseball Playground, Washington, D.C., May 25, 1914, during the deadball era. New York, 1946, Garcia Grande newsstand with fresh magazines, home to over 1,500 newsstands at the time. Sergeant George Campbell learns to use a gas mask at Fort Belvoir, Virginia, September 1942, where the U.S. military trained over 200,000 troops during World EUE. Elks Temple on Clinton Avenue North, Rochester, NY, circa 1908, features a mix of Beaux-Arts and Gothic styles. Crowley, Louisiana, hosts Rice Festival, October 1938, where the U.S. rice industry produced 3 million tons that year. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy historical photos like this, consider subscribing for more.